So everyone, I'll take you through the steps. So with this new battle pass, let's first take a look at the new items. First we have the DJT4547, a brand new cannon. And if you take a look at the stats, it actually sports probably one of the highest burst damage I've ever seen. And its DPM is, well, it's not super high, but it is pretty decent. Still on the higher end at 301,000. Okay, so now we also have this system, right, with the Battle Pass credits, which lets you buy things. If you did purchase, let's say you did purchase the Battle Pass, you will get a total of 370 Battle Pass credits, which you then go to the store, and in the store you find a plethora of items here. So first we have the USS Bruins, or DD963. The DD963 is actually based off the Fletcher hull, so it is very similar to the Fletcher. You can get this for 84 tokens, and the great thing is that you can actually, the first purchase that you get will have a 30% discount, and you can get that from anything. So the next thing is we also have the Sarma MLRS. This is a grenade launcher from Russia, but it actually has a proper lock-on system, and this lock-on system is very fast, only 1 second. The reload is very slow, 7.7 seconds, which is on the slower end for grenade launchers, but the burst damage is 42,750, which is a lot higher compared to other grenade launchers. Its DPM is also quite decent at 307,000. We'll definitely test this out and see if what the shooting pattern will look like. Next we have the S500D, which is a nuclear missile battery. This nuclear missile battery doesn't have a lot of DPM, but it does carry that potential of hitting multiple targets, right? And having a nuke can always be quite good, so definitely keep an eye out for this one. Then we also have this cannon here, XM1203 NLOSC 155mm. Now let's compare and see. Okay, so look at that. Its DPM is actually a lot higher compared to the Battle Pass's one, and its burst damage is not so bad at 19,000. I think what's really substantial though about this gun is particularly its fast reload time, and compounded by the fact that it has a 70% critical damage chance. You can possibly do a lot with this. Its DPM is definitely not as high as, say, like the buckshot, but this might be the long range buckshot, who knows? We'll have to try that too. So those are the equipment, and in here in the aviation, we see a surprising comeback from the Pan-Spatial Dragon Wing, which is a helicopter. And this helicopter was previously only available through the market, and now you can actually get it here. What's actually happened is, because of this release, the market price for Pan-Spatial Dragon Wing has dropped by about 20%. I don't think anyone was expecting this change, and that's why a lot of people are now panic selling this, because The Panspatial Dragon Wing used to be a very exclusive item, which was hard to obtain, but because it's now just available as an unlock, a lot of people are just gonna panic sell this item. Since it's only the first day, I would say wait a bit, maybe wait 1 or 2 weeks, and the price on this should reduce by substantially. Same thing with the Panspatial Spider Wing. What once we thought was quite exclusive is now available, but the Panspatial Spider Wing drone was not good anyway in the first place. When I tried it, I didn't really like its laser guided missiles, and I don't think I would ever use this one. I didn't really like the cannon as well, because although the cannon does a lot of damage, it was harder to actually deliver that damage. Then we have the A6E tram. I've never seen this before. I think this is brand new. And you know what the cool thing about this? It kind of carries that like very old 1950s style, you know, design, right? It looks very old. It's almost like one of those older Mustang jets from the 1950s. Anyway, this is very cool and I'm very excited to try this out. It actually has a surface bomb, and yeah, I wonder if this will be really good, because at about 25,000 damage for burst, that might be pretty good. And also you have a missile battery that can also target underwater, which is interesting. That's always useful as a strike fighter. By the way, fun fact, do you guys want to know what this is? This nozzle? So that nozzle is actually part of the instrument that helps the aircraft take information like speed and all of that type of stuff. So yeah, they use that basically. Anyway, then we have, you can just buy the Battlepass stages if you're too busy. If you're too busy for whatever reason, you can just buy the Battlepass stages, which is totally fair too. I mean, in here you have to get the stage 40. I find that can take up to, you know, a week of gaming. And that's just too long for a lot of people, you know? That might be a bit too long, so if you just want to speed it up a little bit, I think it's totally fair to just get it, you know? So let's talk about the changes here. So the major change here is that typically we would get a brand new ship at the end of the Battlepass. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the mana.